So 2-1 win over Middlesbrough in extra time. Talk us through how you deal with the game coming into 90 minutes and then going into extra time.
It was, well, a mixture of emotions, isn't it? You get your highs, your lows, then you think, oh God, we've gone to extra time. Middlesbrough got the momentum with the late goal in normal time. I think literally 90, like well within injury time they got the goal. Going into extra time though, all you focus on is making sure that the girls are ready for it and make sure that they're switched on and that they have to tactics go out the window in my opinion, and that they're physically ready for it, for the battle, and mentally prepared to go into the game for the extra time.
There's a couple of chances both in the first half and second half where you could have killed the game off, which obviously weren't taken. How do you sort of pick the players back up going into extra time, to say don't worry about the chances and let's go get another one?
Yeah, it was hard. I think in the first half, to be honest, I thought we were quite dominant and we had a lot of good chances. I mean, a couple of goal line scrambles really, and obviously missing the penalty. We should have put them to bed in the first half because we knew that a side like Middlesbrough were always going to come back out, and we knew that they're good enough to come back into the game as proven. So it was difficult when you're talking to the girls and they know that they had a host of opportunities early on. But again, that's why I love this team. They have such a great spirit. They never have a say die attitude, and I mean they kept on going and going and going, and that's why I think they got the rewards that they deserve today.
The pitch conditions sort of worsened throughout the game. It became a bit wobbly and a bit scrappy. How do you deal with that? The first half was quite well played, and then just a little more scrappy going on.
It's football, isn't it? We have to adapt, and I think the girls did adapt very well. They started to understand that, to be fair, we couldn't really play through the middle like we normally do, so we started to use the flanks a lot more frequently. We then obviously went a little bit longer than we normally do, but again, you've got to play to the conditions, and both teams were in the conditions, and you have to adapt to survive in this game, I guess, and we did that perfectly well today.
And other than sort of world-class goal from themselves, you've kept them, the chances to a minimum. Is that something you've worked on over Christmas, keeping out the chances?
Yes. I mean, as you can see, a lot of their chances were from long-range efforts, and rightly so, they scored an absolute cracker. But again, that was basically down to the fact that we just didn't press quick enough and allowed that space to do it. For literally the rest of the game, we were on them from minute 1 to 120, and I think it was just that unfortunate that you can't press for all that time. It's hard, but again, we've worked hard in training on that to be compact and to make sure that we don't let Middlesbrough get the space, because we know they have got a few good strikers at the ball, and I think that was very, very evident today during the game.
So you're into the third round of the FA Cup for the second successive season. What do you hope for from the next round draw?
Hope to give us a team so we can win again. To be honest, we're just happy to be in the draw. It's a real sort of, I say to the guys, it's a privilege to play in the FA Cup, isn't it? And if we can stay in for as long as possible, I'll be so happy. We take each round as it comes, and we're happy to take a Super League 2 team, take a Northern, a Southern Division team, Midlands Division 1 team, whoever's gone through. We don't fear anyone, and that's one of our strengths. And next round, we just want to make sure that we're in a better position than even this round to make sure we go through to the fourth round as well.
And away from cup competitions, you return to league action next week for the first time in about a month. How do you use momentum from extra time victory today going forward into the league as well?
Well, talking to the girls over this weekend and training and stuff, we have identified these 2 weeks as being a defining moment for the club. Yes, one's in the FA Cup and one's in the league, but if we can go now and get another victory at home to Blackburn, you could argue there could be a momentum swing for us in our favour, and we can then start picking up points. We've got a lot of home games to come, and we have a good home record, and but we're taking one game at a time. The next game now is Blackburn, and we're going to go back, do our homework again, which we've already started doing on them, to make sure that we're that they're ready for the challenge again next week, and hopefully come out with 3 points.
Brilliant, and well done today.
Thank you.